he's
15 minutes left here at Canadian Tire. Elio leads over Bobby Gossett, then Jared. Ethan Lampy in fourth, and Justin Ataconis, the championship leader, in fifth.
I think I'll keep what I've got and hold my championship.
Into turn one, the two BSI teammates. 1-2 as we got a battle back here. It's Gresham on the outside. This looks like for 11th, and now he'll get back in line. Down the hill, still single file. The top six have broken away from the field. Elio, then Gossett, then Jared. Ethan there in fourth, Ataconis in fifth, Nathan sixth. That's the breakaway. Ataconis peeks to the inside of Ethan. Ethan blocks him off. Down the hill, and the biggest braking zone of the track, and heading to Moss Corner.
All of his podium streak started when he started working with one of his friends in the paddock. Who started
everyone clears Moss Corner perfectly, and now up the Andretti straightaway.
They have worked out a podium finish, so things have just been going.
Still Elio, still Gossett, and now a freight train. Nathan gets pulled away. Ataconis and DaCosta pass him. And more freight training Nathan. Bobby Gossett to the inside of Elio. Into the S's. Contact between the teammates for the lead. Bobby Gossett takes it. Jared to the outside of Elio. Final corner. Contact. They had contact yesterday where Jared got spun. Jared takes second. And now Ethan to the inside of Elio for third. DaCosta may get passed as well. To the inside, Marcel Panicia. To the inside of DaCosta. And the Lightning McQueen machine is going to lose out to Panicia. Around the outside, down the hill. One car wide. DaCosta still side by side with Panicia. Well, that's not Panicia, that's Frankie Barroso. Marcelo Panicia went wide. He's passing Parker DeLong back there. Panicia's in the white, DeLong in the baby blue. But Frankie Barroso up in the sixth. And now Nathan to the inside of DaCosta. Nathan passes Julian DaCosta now.
Losing a little bit of rear bumper on that yellow and red number 95. 12 and a half to go, and Gossett has made the break.
And now the pass is the car is single file. Oh, Gresham has a drive-through penalty. Instant responsibility with Jeremy.
And Matt Novak has been given a 10-second post-race penalty for incident responsibility.
And Matt Novak with an incident with Jeremy has a 10-second post-race penalty. So that's it for Gresham contending today. And Matt Novak's going to lose a lot of points as well. Here's the incident again. Novak bumps Jeremy. Gresham comes flying in and takes out the 22 of Jeremy, last year's champion. Yeah, Jeremy hit the tire wall at Moss Corner. Meanwhile, in all that chaos, Jared takes the lead, then Ethan in second, and Bobby Gossett to third.
I'm Mitchell Berman. I grew up in rural Wisconsin. I worked my way through college and became a nurse, taking care of patients,
Silence.
Just the 10-second penalty post-race for the
car. Through Quebec Corner, down another hill.
Matt Novak is further down
and these
the field.
Two quick right-handers, Jared leading, then Ethan. Moss Corner. 3 wide in the back. Marcelo Panicia again, aggressive. Parker DeLong gets 2 spots around the outside. Oh, and contact. Julian DaCosta has lost the back bumper. And there's smoke pouring out of the Lightning McQueen machine as Ethan takes the lead. But Julian DaCosta is losing a lot. And there's big debris. DaCosta's lost his rear bumper. That might be a full course yellow as Ethan Lampy back to the front. Won yesterday, but lost out on a post-race technical infringement. Bobby Gossett got the win. It's shades of yesterday where they're both running 1-2.
Man, I couldn't see what car it was coming off of, but DaCosta shedding a little bit of Lightning McQueen on the back straight. Thankfully, it wound up in the grass, and we'll see.
Here's what happened to DaCosta, and it just started coming off as he bounced off the curb at Moss Corner.
Yeah, it definitely did. Was all that off of DaCosta. I think all that bodywork might have come off of DaCosta.
It was in front of him, surely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, there's
You're
more
right.
bodywork that came up. It looked like
He was
Marcelo
actually in the front
Panicia.
of his car. So, I mean, that's
So
somewhere
now
around
Julian
Kurt
DaCosta's in the
McNeil
pits. His
stretch
day is
just to
done.
grab it. But I didn't see. The only other thing it could have been was if one of those cars has been carrying a bit of the number 95.
And now Ethan
from
Lampy in
that
the lead.
running, but I
Ethan, then
don't
Bobby
think that was the
Gossett.
case. Incident involving that car is under review.
Then
as
Jared.
DaCosta with a
With Julian
slightly
DaCosta's
lightweight
back
version of Mazda
rolling in the pits,
MX-5
he'll get back going.
Cup car.
But he
Leaves the
might
pit lane half a lap down.
be...
Phew.
Oh,
Where
trouble!
are we? Oh, it's right. Another problem. This is the BSI number 32. Well, this is the dark green car.
It's the 32 of
That is
Hodneland.
off
We
to
have a
the
full
side.
course
That looks
yellow.
like it's been a sideways
Full
hit.
course yellow
And that will be a full course yellow, Shay,
with 9 minutes to go.
on the circuit.
That was Christian Hodenland, and after
Christian
we've been saying such
Hodenland
good things for him, it's up at Moss Corner. And
Exactly.
Unfortunately
has
for Christian,
crashed.
he was our Takumi Award winner last race.
So that's
He will
it
not
for
be
Christian.
bringing that back this race, but another yellow.
Julian
And this
DaCosta
time
will be
it's
back
Ethan
into the
Lampy who's
race.
leading behind the safety
However,
car.
there
I say
is
this
a
because we now
penalty,
officially
or not
have
a
battle on
penalty.
our hand for the most
There
laps
was
led
an
in this
incident
race. Bobby Gossett got up to
involving
8
his
laps,
car
and Lampy now is on
that the
5.
stewards are
Depending
looking
on
at
how many
as
laps
Christian's
it takes
car
for us
is
to get back to
smoking.
green, we could have a situation where the two drivers wind up tied, in which case it was who did the laps first, meaning the bonus points would go to Gossett. Or we could even have a situation where Lampy winds up leading more laps because we stay under yellow.
True enough. This is all at turn 5 again. The action area.
Here's what
Moss Corner.
happened. Oh,
Did
looks like he
get a
just
little bit of a-
spun, overcorrects, and hard into the wall. He almost tipped over.
Oh dear, I saw that. He was running in 15th position at the time. And was that Noah Harmon in the light blue number 12?
I think it was Massimo Sanseri. I think it was his teammate.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right, it was. Oh dear, that's going to be awkward back at the hauler. A little bit of steam coming out of the front of that immaculately prepared.
So we have 7 minutes to go,
32.
and they're still working on the 32 car.
Right in front of the
There's
big crowd there.
Sanseri, and it looked
Yeah,
like
it
he
was.
got
I see
into his teammate.
the blue and yellow car running in behind Noah Harmon, which is another blue coloured car. But Noah was blameless in that one. So we're
There's
down
Julian
to just
DaCosta.
under 7 minutes. Great news for Julian DaCosta, who gets back onto the back of the field and has the opportunity to have a battle with Brian Dombrowski, Damon Oki,
And
Ellie
it looks
Gossett,
like Christian's still in the
Chip
car.
Bayashi, Matt Novak. Charlotte Trainer's gone forward as well, by the way. She's up into 18th position for Parker DeLong Racing. Ellie Gossett not being able to chase her down just yet. Then it's Ryan Leach in 17th, Massimo Sanseri for 16th, 15th Noah Harmon, and then Gresham Wagner in 14th, Logan Stretch in 13th, then McGee in 12th, Justin Craven in 11th, top 10, Marcello.
So we crossed the line. 6 minutes to go.
Cam Evan in 9th, Parker DeLong 8th,
Ethan
7th,
leads.
6th.
Bobby
Ryan
Gossett
Barroso.
second. Now Christian's finally climbing out of the car.
Top 4, Justin Adeconis, our championship leader. From Jared Thomas, moved up from the mid-teens, started 16th, now 3rd. Bobby Gossett, second.
So now we'll see how long it takes to
and
clear
all of
the
the
32
area
car.
of Ethan Lampy's car. He followed him a lot yesterday. And those two had a cracking battle all the way to the end. And it is Ethan Lampy looking to make it 2 for 2 on the road this weekend. And you can be sure the Hendricks Motorsport team have checked and checked again on the ride height of that
Raised it a
number
little bit.
31 car. And I was going to say, running on slight off-road settings at the moment, on the WRC settings rather than the CTMP settings, just to make sure that they don't fall foul of
So
that
now
again.
5
And
minutes
we should mention
left.
once more, very important to mention, no suggestion at all that
And
Hendricks were
the 32
trying
car is
something on
still
there.
stuck in
The
Moss
rough and tumble of
corner.
this racing, things get knocked around, suspension parts, underbody parts,
And
etc.,
I'm
etc.
afraid that I
But
think this
they know,
race
Ethan
is
knows,
going to
everybody
end
knows,
under the
rules
safety
are
car.
rules. And I think you were saying before we came on air, Shea, that
For the
they
second
actually,
straight day
the
running.
bit that was hanging down, they took off and put back on it again. It fitted perfectly where it should, and actually it would have passed the height test, but that's not how it was tested. So, well, those are the rules, and that's the situation.
Yeah, it's one of those things that perhaps this part normally does bend and hang down a little bit when you thrash the curbs a lot, but this is really the first year where Hendricks Motorsport has had drivers that take so much abuse to these cars. So they're learning too as it all goes, but it was not at all intentional. Hearing from race control, the white flag will be displayed this time by, meaning we will not get back to green flag racing, but also if we stay the way we are, and we have to say if, because the cars still do need to make it around behind the safety car. It's not as if positions are frozen. If you have an incident on this lap or an issue or
So
something
white flag
happens,
is out.
then things do change in the results. But that would mean that Ethan Lampy would win today's race with Bobby Gossett in second.
So
And they
Ethan's
would have
gonna
led
win.
the exact same number of laps, which
Most
per the rule
likely,
book,
Bobby
means that
Gossett
the 10
second.
bonus points go the way of Bobby Gossett.
And Jared third. That's going to be the podium.
3 minutes to go. The last lap was 2:30. We probably could have got another lap in here. Interestingly. Thank you to Alan Prosser, who has spotted, he is king of the screen grab, the wonderfully entitled On X Atlanta Rocky Camel. He has spotted that was an inner wheel arch liner from the front left of a car that was about 3 or 4 up the road from the number 95 of Julian DaCosta, that came out and actually hit the car in the nose. And it was a white car. So I'm thinking that was probably Marcello Panici's car.
I think you're right on that, John.
In 10th position. It's, if that car has got a bit of damage on the left front, there's 2 white cars together, and it's the one with the damage on the right front. So that'll be either Marcello or Justin Gravett that came from. And the Wheeler Mazda MX-5 car slowing right down now to make this the last lap. Ethan Lampy will not care one iota if he comes across the line at walking speed, rather than flat out in third, shifting to fourth and then to fifth. Another race full of incident. Yeah, it's Marcello Panici's car, and that was a super spot by Alan. Thank you, Alan. Busy night at the pub and restaurant tonight. Oh, beautiful place over on the
Here's another replay of Marcello's Panici's issue.
We were all looking at the
And
flapping
yeah,
rear
that's
end,
exactly what happened.
You just saw a little bit of a flutter on the front end of Marcello's car. The air got underneath and took out the wheel arch liner, which was left on the track. So just on a minute to go, the checkered flag will come out this time around, and a penalty for Massimo Sunseri for BSI. That's a drive-through. That will be converted to time penalty share, so that'll drop them way to the back.
And that was exactly what I was going to say for Matt
So
Novak
Sunseri
as
gets
well,
a penalty with
his
the incident.
pending time penalty from the incident with Gresham Wagner and Jeremy Fletcher. That also will be more severe now that we are finishing behind the safety car. So I'm sitting here doing a little bit of arithmetic, probably prematurely, but I can say because the drivers involved in the penalties are behind the drivers in question. Should the results be official as it is now, and so these are very, very provisional results. Justin Ataconis continues to lead the championship, 2,110 points ahead now of Bobby Gossett with 1,940 points, meaning that the gap, which was 250 points on the weekend, has shrunk down considerably. In third, it is Jared Thomas with 1,750
The final
points.
corner now.
And in
Ethan
fourth,
Lampy,
on
for the
his
second
own
day in a
now,
row on the road,
rookie of
is
the year
going to
standings
win
by
at Canadian
a
Tire.
lot.
And both
It's
times,
Ricky Perosa,
Bobby
who
Gossett
got
finishes second, and
1,680.
both times it's behind the safety car.
Congratulations
Ethan
goes the way
Lampy
of
wins
Ethan
the
Lampy,
second race
race winner again, but for
at the
real
Canadian
this time.
Tire
Congratulations, Ethan,
Motorsport
getting
Park.
that win
Thank y'all for
at
watching. See you later.
CTMP.
RV out. Peace.